Hello grade 10 students. Welcome to another virtual class. I am Miss Madhu Vadke. We are studying chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. So far, we have covered two sections of this chapter. In first section, we learnt about the basic trigonometric ratios of an acute angle of a right triangle. In the second section, we studied about the trigonometric ratios for specific angles, which are 30 degrees, 45 degrees and 60 degrees. The third section of this chapter is deleted as per the revised syllabus from board. So in today's video lesson, we will start with the fourth section of this chapter and learn about trigonometric identities. We have learned about algebraic identities in our lower classes. For example, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is nothing but an equation. So, an identity is an equation that holds true for all values of the variables that are involved. In this case, the two variables are a and b. So, if you substitute some values for a and b, then the left hand side will be equal to the right hand side. And this will be true for all values that you choose for a and b. Similarly, if we have an equation that is written in trigonometric ratios of an angle, then it will be called as trigonometric identity. So in this chapter, we are going to study three identities. The first identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, where theta is an angle. The second identity is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. The third identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Let's understand how we obtain these identities. Let's consider a right angled triangle ABC that is right angled at B. And we will consider the acute angle A, for which we are going to write down the ratios. Now since this triangle is right angled triangle, we can use Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle ABC, using Pythagoras theorem, the square of hypotenuse, that is AC square, will be equal to the sum of squares of other two sides. I will interchange the sides and write this as AB square plus CB square is equal to AC square. Now divide this equation by AC square. That means each term is divided by AC square. So we get AB square divided by AC square plus CB square divided by AC square equal to AC square divided by AC square. Now this is the same as AB upon AC square plus CB upon AC square equal to 1. Now we have a ratio over here, AB upon AC. Find out which trigonometric ratio it corresponds to. We are going to consider our ratios with respect to angle A. So AB is the adjacent side and AC is the hypotenuse. So AB upon AC is adjacent upon hypotenuse for angle A. So we can write this ratio as cos of angle A square plus, now CB is the opposite side to angle A. So CB upon AC is opposite upon hypotenuse with respect to angle A. So this ratio will correspond to sin A in brackets to the power 2 equal to 1. cos A square is written as cos square A, and sin A square is written as sin square A equal to 1. So we have derived the first trigonometric identity. Now we can write the same identity in two more ways. If you take cos square A to the right side, we can write sin square A as 1 minus cos square A. Similarly, if you take sin square A to the right side, then we can write cos square A as 1 minus sin square A. We are going to use all three ways in proving the identities later in the exercise. So you must learn all three of them by heart. Or even if you remember cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1, that will be enough because the other two results are obtained by rearranging it. Now using the same triangle, let's start with the Pythagoras theorem, that is AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. Now this time we are going to divide this equation by AB square. So we will get AB square divided by AB square plus BC square divided by AB square equal to AC square divided by AB square. This is 1 plus BC upon AB whole square equal to AC upon AB whole square. Now find from the figure BC upon AB corresponds to which trigonometric ratio? BC is the opposite side to angle A and AB is the adjacent side. So BC upon AB is opposite upon adjacent, and that is equal to tan A. So 1 plus tan A square is equal to, now find the trigonometric ratio that is corresponding to AC upon AB. AC is the hypotenuse and AB is the adjacent side. So hypotenuse upon adjacent side is sec A. So we get 1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. This is the second identity, and it can be written in two ways. That is sec square A minus tan square A will be equal to 1. By taking tan square A to the right side, we get this identity. Then the same identity can be written as tan square A equal to sec square A minus 1. Consider the same triangle. We will start with Pythagoras theorem again. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Now we will divide throughout by BC square. So we get AB square upon BC square plus BC square upon BC square equal to AC square upon BC square. So this is AB upon BC square plus 1 equal to AC upon BC square. AB upon BC from the figure is adjacent upon opposite, and that is cot A. And AC upon BC from the figure is hypotenuse upon opposite side. So that ratio is cosec A. So we get the third identity, that is cot square A plus 1 equal to cosec square A. We can write the same identity in two more ways. If we take cot square A to the right side, we get cosec square A minus cot square A equal to 1. And if we take 1 to the right hand side, we will get cot square A equal to cosec square A minus 1. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson. Your assignment for today is to write the proof of identities that we have done in today's video lesson in your notebooks neatly and learn all the identities by heart. See you in the next class. Until then, goodbye.